We are going to be talking about mobile advertising, and to help us just dig deeper into this, we have Thomas Mbalu, who's the regional director for East Africa for Twinpine. Now, Thomas, right off the bat, we are used to traditional sources of advertising, newspaper, where we get our ads through newspapers, TV, radio. When you talk about mobile advertising, what exactly is this new phenomenon?
Okay. First of all, I'll just mention that how the mobile phone is the closest you can ever get to your customer. With over 31.3 million Kenyans now having a mobile phone, out of that number, 21.2 million of them are using the mobile web. Yeah. So you have this kind of a 77% penetration rate where you have most of your customers actually engaging with the mobile phone. So ideally, currently, the market scenario is that the bulk of the spend goes to your traditional advertising channels, your radio, TV, and print. What we are coming in as mobile advertising is saying that, hey, with mobile, you have a supplementary channel of which you can engage this ever-expanding customer base.
And when we talk about mobile, is that where you flood my phone with SMSs, or is it targeted to when I'm on mobile, streaming the internet through my mobile phone?
Well, there are different kinds of mobile advertising. The one you are talking about is bulk SMSing, which majority find a bit annoying. So the thing is, we are not telling you to, we will be dumping out of SMSs your way. What we are saying is that the 21.2 million Kenyans who are actually engaging on the mobile web, there's a way we can communicate with them using innovative solutions which Twinpine has to engage with them in a very non-intrusive way. We're not saying when you're there playing your Angry Birds or your Candy Crush, then we start flooding banner ads across your way. There are different ways in which we can engage with you, which through items like native advertising, where we have the mobile ads speaking to the customer without having to intrude on their original experience.
Yeah, but you see, traditional sources, I think we are able to tell how effective an ad through certain platforms are. When it comes to mobile advertising, how do you measure the impact kind of ads are having to consumers?
That's a very good question. I get that a lot. Surprisingly, you will actually be shocked that mobile advertising gives you the biggest bang for your buck, basically, just to keep it short. It has the most measurable ROI. Yeah. We have systems like, for example, at Twinpine, we have systems which are using our ad server, where we are able to track campaigns. And we don't just flood campaigns. Yeah. We're able to actually use our server to engage the audience at the right time. So, for example, if you're pushing an ad about traffic jam, we're able to push ads during a traffic jam. So we don't have before news segments, before at peak timings for the audience. We actually gauge our adverts based on user behavior. So we're able to track and give you the best results. So our platform is actually self-use. A client can come on board and say, I want to stop a particular campaign. For example, if you had a campaign running for 3 months, a client can actually come on board our platform and block it for a while, because seeing that maybe something happened, maybe it's a public holiday, and block that campaign and continue it now the following week. So it's very measurable, and you'd be shocked. It is the most effective and yet the cheapest.
When I was reading about mobile advertising, I came across something called dual screening. That's where perhaps I'm watching, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm watching TV and I just go onto social media and start tweeting about certain things. Are you able to pick up on this and then trigger adverts that are in line, or wherever there's high usability of social media, you're able to stream ads on that? Yes,
with that, I can give you two examples. In 2013, Kenya actually broke a couple of records on Twitter during the presidential debate, where we had a high rate of engagement with Kenyans based on whatever it is that they were watching on the screen. So they were watching a live broadcast on TV, and yet they were engaging on social media using Twitter, and that's why Twitter has the hashtags. The hashtag is the easiest thing to track in terms of seeing what are people talking about. Is it a hashtag Dida, hashtag Kibaki? Right. So with those hashtags, we are able to now bring in ads or bring in conversations from brands. Ideally, we don't just, as I said, don't just dump banners on you. We gauge and see what the audience is talking about, and we're able to engage with them through either a conversation on social media or through advertising that is relevant for them at that particular time.
Right. Thomas, just if I could just cut short because time is winding down.
No problem.
It's a totally new phenomenon. How fast can mobile advertising grow very shortly?
Quickly, I'll say mobile is the way to go. 1 billion population in Africa, 25% of them are 7% of them are below 25 years old. This is an audience that is fully engaging on mobile phones, and that is the way to go. So for brands to grow together with this emerging audience, we have to engage with them on the mobile phone, and I believe mobile is the way to for the future.
All right, Thomas Mbalu, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
There's been some insight just onto how mobile advertising works and how Kenya is quickly catching on to what's happening on the global scene. And now Joy is standing by with some interesting Champions League news where Bayern Munich actually beat Manchester City for those new Manchester City fans.